Woo! Guys, we are blessed to have amazing content
My
creators.
God,
Y'all already know
damn.
him. Y'all already love him. But he is by far the most popular content creator in our Hex community. We have our man Crypto Coffee joining us in this house. And the energy that he brings is not only second to none, but I would have to say the energy is beat by our man Lit. My life is awesome, guys. These individuals are absolutely incredible. Do everything you can right now. Go share, go like, go subscribe to these content creators right now. And guys, let's have some fun. How y'all doing today? Welcome into the Pulse Nation.
I'm chilling.
Great, man. Thanks for hyping me up like that.
Of course.
I don't know if I have the same energy as Lit, but you said second to none, and I'm going to say second to Lit.
Second to Lit. Yeah. So,
it's a byproduct of having an energy healer as a mom who's all focused when you're this little ass kid. She's just building your vibration. She's teaching you about energy. She's just so when you get an adult, it just flows, I can't help it.
Love
guys,
you, man.
We are so blessed to have y'all on the Pulse Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in, joining in. How are y'all loving this PulseChain launch? Because I know how I'm feeling right now. And I am
so beautiful, man.
Absolutely blessed, man. We are so fortunate. But yes, we're
finally.
Here. What are your thoughts about the rollout? What are your thoughts on the rollout? What are your thoughts on the bridge? What are you most interested in? What are you loving? So many questions.
I want to hear from Coffee because I'm first PulseChain channel. You were here before me, bro. You've been here a lot longer than me. I want to hear from you, starting with Hex, coming to PulseChain.
Yeah, all right.
What has it been like for you, bro?
All right, man. Well, yeah, I've been in Hex since before Hex was even a thing, since it was just a little, idea in Richard Hart's mind. And I'm used to waiting. I waited 2 years for Hex. I waited 2 years for PulseChain. This is really par for the course. It's nothing new. Once in a while, I'll see people out here complaining about the fact that they only got a 2x in 10 days. You doubled your money. How are you upset about that? Bro, I see some of these people. If you have a negative mindset in any way right now, I can't help you. I don't know what to say to you because you're probably just not going to make it, not only in crypto, but in life. If you try to go to any other asset class, you'll probably lose money over there too because you're going to think you got to click a button right away. You're going to think the price just goes up and to the right in a straight line, 45-degree angle. Okay? It doesn't happen.
Yep.
So I got to be the voice of reason here for all you moon boys that think you're going to get rich overnight. Look, you know what I mean? Like, people what are you possibly complaining about? It works perfectly, right? The bridge works perfectly. The liquidity providing is perfect. PulseX is perfect. And the price is already, if you're kind of from the bottom, cherry picking from the bottom, it's 30x on PulseX, maybe 25x. What is it? 8x, 9x on PulseChain.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people didn't buy that, but I just got a message from a friend earlier, and he told me he bought the dip on that PulseX and PulseChain dip.
Nice.
So he captured, 5x returns already. He's beating the sacrificers, right? So more power to you. I know there's people out there that got in at better prices than even me, who got in as early as you possibly could on everything, right? Because of that dip. So dips are buying opportunities. And when the price dips, you're going to see these sad people coming out of the woodwork. And misery loves company, Oh, Richard Hart, he failed. Look at him. And they'll point fingers and laugh from the sidelines. And if you look at these people, these sad little soy boys like your Mike Alfreds of the world, I don't even want to name their names, right? Because you can see it in their face. You can see the cope in their eyes. They look tired because they're broke and all they can do is hate from the sidelines and point fingers and be an armchair quarterback rather than just get in the game and participate and join the ride, join the rocket ship. It doesn't seem like that hard of a decision. It's just that people can't get over their egos, man. That's all it is.
That's what it is. It's the ego, man. They can't take it, bro.
They want to be right so bad. They'd rather be right than rich, is what I always say.
Yeah, they rather, 100%, man. And that's the downside to what a lot of people, you get this all the time. Like, what do you say to people who, you want to tell them about Hex and all that good stuff? Guys, you don't have to tell. Like, you can tell people about it all you want, but you're never going to convince someone to do something they don't want to do. Well, so if you're having to convince someone to do something,
it's hard to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on him not understanding it, right? A lot of people out here, they make money on pump and dumps. They get paid under the table. They're working for Binance, CoinMarketCap. They're working for a company that directly opposes what we're trying to do here, which is bring crypto back to the people the way it was supposed to be. This is a real vision of crypto, not this corporate sellout bullshit that you're seeing in the Web3 world. You got these guys in suits and ties shaking hands, VC funds. That stands for vulture capitalists, guys. Not venture capitalists. They do not have your best interest at heart. This is a crypto for the people, by the people, by Richard Hart, technically. But, it's really the way things were supposed to be. And it's kind of disgusting when you look out into crypto and you see all these people doing it totally the wrong way. They're re-centralizing everything. They're making companies. Even the idea of a crypto company is kind of an oxymoron, right? Like, it's not a company.
Decentralized. Let's put a president.
Yeah. The CEO of a crypto company. Like, what the hell? Like, no. So,
and I'm gonna need everybody in here to get the likes up, get the share, get the stream. We need 200 people in here live. You see who we got for you? Stop playing. Let's go.
Let's go.
God damn.
Facts on facts on facts.
But yeah, I don't understand it. Like, it didn't take much for me to get Richard Hart. It took maybe one interview, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm sold. This guy gets crypto, and then that's just the crypto part. You start to look into what he talks about as far as just life in general. You get into sci-vibe, and you're like, bro, this dude is a genius, bro. He's like living it 30 years ahead.
Yep.
Like, dude, I mean, why would you not want to follow it? Who else are you going to follow it in crypto at this point? It's nobody. It's nobody.
You know, he was retired. Like, I'm pretty young, right? But he was retired at an age 4 years younger than me. So, so he's beating me by 5 years. That says something. I'm going to listen to that guy. You know?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes,
it
sir.
Doesn't take much to realize.
And he did it. He did it without crypto, y'all.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Like. That's another level. You know what I mean? I'm retired, Copy retired, lit. You know, we having fun. All the blasts. This is what it is right here. This man did it without crypto, and then he found crypto. And guess what? You think you got rich? Cool. Okay.
You do the math on that, dude. He's rumored to be a billionaire, and that just might be true. I mean, look, if you had 8 digits before crypto, and crypto does 100x, what does that make? That makes 10 digits. You know,
incredible.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just speculating.
So lit, dude, my man, you have
go ahead.
So much energy, so much fire. I was so glad to see you back on in just out in the world again, back enjoying all of us, so we can form together like Voltron, my friend. This is like your energy right here is by far some of the most amazing, powerful, impactful energy. Dude, you have so much conviction. So thank you for all that you do, because this PulseChain hex game that we're in right now, we are going to make it. And you just have that power to drive people to just build this inspiring confidence within it. And thank you for all that you do. For real. Man. Like, I really do genuinely mean that. So what has been your most proud moment from the PulseChain launch? How many thank yous have you received? What have you been doing since PulseChain has been launched?
So, okay, first of all, what Coffee just said was pure fire. If y'all don't know about Crypto Coffee, you need to follow this dude and listen to what he says, because he will not steer you wrong. He spits facts, and it will help your life. And you made me laugh so hard when you're like, yo, if you aren't happy with a 2x in this game, you're not going to make it in life.
Yeah, bro. Man. I appreciate this loser mentality, bro. I want to shake it out of people, but I mean, you can't reach in the screen and shake someone on the other side.
Right. Can you imagine?
I appreciate that tenured perspective, because you have been in this game a long time, and you know how to create the mindset to actually work in this game, and you're out there empowering the people. And platforms like this, where we can actually mix all these energies, they're so important, and it shows everyone a unified front. And that's what we need right now. We need a unified front. My most proud moment is when people write me and they've become lit on fire, and they say, lit, I get it. And I've had so many proud moments. If I were to culminate it into one, I would have to say, when we launched, I did the first Twitter Spaces. Like first 5 minutes, I started it. I'm racing through traffic, breaking 9 speeding laws, getting home and filling the room. And you can hear me shuffling around. And the call goes, and I just rip into this monologue until I practically lost my voice. But at a certain point, people said, hey, the hex chart's tanking on Ethereum. It's tanking right now. And what that is that's everyone who got their snapshot copy at the hard fork. And now they're like, dude, what is this worth? I'm dumping it. I'm over here on PulseChain. So we had mad dumpage, literally. Like, the bottom fell out and the thing just tanked. And I had this moment on stream where I literally got emotional, and I didn't mean to. It was just authentic. We had the big dogs hold the line on Ethereum Hex. They came in with millions of dollars in a buy wall, and they took that sell pressure and they evened it out, and they ripped the chart up. And something hit me. Like, it hit me. I had every time I'd ever watch Richard Hart flash before my eyes. It was like watching your whole life in a near-death experience, like in seconds. And I just went, oh my God. Richard said he doesn't want to see cheap hex anywhere. This is him and his crew holding the line. And I felt his ego. I felt his pride. I felt the lion returning to the promised land saying, hell no, you ain't messing with my chart.
At all.
Get some. Come get some. Yeah. Pumping millions of dollars into it. And I got emotional because all of us have been working so hard. Amen. How much work have you put into this community? All four of you for free. How much have you donated your time and energy, just like me? And to see these big dogs swoop underneath us and say, got you. Got you. That was honestly probably my most proud moment. I'm like, this is real. The big dogs got our back, and all we got to do is flex the way we flex. Wake up effortlessly, throw flair, be who we are, just be authentic, and absolutely everything comes together, forms like Voltron, and we crush this game out with big dogs at the top, all of us in the middle, and all the new people at the bottom who are learning every day. We conglomerate into this one pack, moving in one direction, and nothing can stop us. All right. Look at Twitter. I have a theory, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. All four of you. I saw the wash token created by Binance. All right. The upper echelon in this game, Coffee. You know there's Hexicans who will do on-chain data and not let that stuff slide. You know it. I mean, bring Johnny Chaos in here. Are you kidding me? He's not going to let that happen. He's going to be like busted. So
don't say
that's exactly what happened. Don't say exactly what happened. So this chart, they create a token. They start wash trading it back and forth. It artificially pumps volume, and it makes their chain beat us in the number 2 position. And now we're number 3. Now they get busted. Okay. They get busted on chain. And I have a theory. Okay. In the last 24 hours, SafeMoon on Binance Smart Chain has moon run out of nowhere. The whole community's freaking out. There's like 2.5 million tweets. People going, "Oh my God, a new beginning! What's happening?" I'll tell you. What
I've heard that one before on SafeMoon.
I think I know what's happening, and I want to know
SafeMoon 2.0.
I've heard new beginning on SafeMoon way too many times, bro.
I want to know your
nor
thoughts.
moon.
I want to know. Did CZ recognize, oh shit, these Hexicans know on-chain data. I better stuff my volume in a real token that's already listed and have those boys tweet it out and try to compete with Operation Tag All tweets from the PulseChain. Tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, right there with you. Yeah, I mean, just in regards, you had Johnny Chaos show that the BNB were controlled by so many wallets. As soon as he pointed out, they separated all these wallets and split them into like multiple ones. You know, they keep calling them out, and then they just keep doing these other things. So instead of us seeing like one token that we can call them out on, they're just doing it between like 20 tokens now. So they're literally scared and biting at the teeth and don't know what to do, because soon we have Portal X Swap.io coming, and this is going to just capture so many people from Binance. They won't even know what to do. They're building the front end right now to allow the Binance to come over into PulseChain. They're already doing it. It's been like KDP has already talked about it. So imagine when we start taking, not only taking the traffic, the volume that they have, but bringing it over into PulseChain. Then they have to keep artificially inflating. Cool, have fun. You can artificially inflate all you want, my friends, but then who's actually getting rich over there? Nobody. Who wants to get rich? Everybody. So who do they come? They come to PulseChain. Okay, so I'm on board. If they want to do it, cool. Like, we don't need to be in the top place. We said this so many times with Hex, right? We don't need to be listed on CoinMarketCap. We don't need to be listed there. It's done so many things through its whole existence being gatekept. Imagine what happens if PulseChain continues to get gatekept. Like, yeah, could it do better? Sure, possibly, maybe, but imagine that we don't have to worry about that, because we already know where it's going without anything. It being gatekept, it not being gatekept, it having the people, like all of it. We already know what's going to happen. And that brings us this conviction to show our faces, all four of us right here, to put our names on the line, to put our face in front of the community, to say, guys, this is it right here. This is the community. This is the project. It's this right here that we love, that we have passion in, that we find the drive to actually do this every single day. Like you said, we do not get paid. Like, yeah, we're out here. We're doing all of it, guys. This is so much love from everyone, but that's my opinion on Binance. I'd love to hear y'all's.
I don't know what Binance is thinking. I don't know if somehow they think it's going to be a one-way street PulseChain to Binance, because I think it's going to be the exact opposite, a diode. Like, you guys don't know what a diode is. It's basically something goes one way and then it can't go the other way.
Right.
So Binance is literally building their bridge to PulseChain. They're building their own death. They're building the gun that's going to shoot them in the head.
Right.
And I mean, like we got Portal X swap. You mentioned that. That's going to be even better. But I mean, you got to be like, never mind. I'm not going to. Can I swear on this channel? I don't want to get you guys.
Swear, my friend. This is a free fucking channel here, my dude. I'll swear first for you if that makes sense.
I was just going to call Binance retarded, but basically, I mean, if you don't understand what's happening right now, if you don't understand where the momentum is, I mean, what is Binance? Binance has just been shit coinery for the past 5 years. They got food tokens, yam, pickle, fucking like they're trying to be cute over there. Like they're trying. Like they think that's what people want, and it's just shit coinery to the max. And that's not to say that that's not going to happen on PulseX. It's going to happen on PulseX. It already is.
Yeah.
You scroll down, you got fucking bidet token. You got like what?
Coin, stocks.
Like it's so dumb. So don't go be buying that bullshit. All right, like then you're just no better than a BNB clown. All right, but be smart. Stick to the top 4. I like the Richard Hart products. There's some other good ones. You know, Fiat, Hedron. It's not. You know, I'm not a maxi or anything.
Right.
But you just want to stick to the stuff that actually has a community. But what I wanted to say to echo your point, ATX, is that, we are a great community, but none of this is given. All right.
Right.
None of this is handed to us. So a community is one thing, right? We can have a community, but they're only as good as the people that they onboard. You know, if a community sits around and circle jerks with each other all day, playing soggy cracker, you know, Shiba, I don't want to call those guys out, but who else is having conferences, onboarding, seminars, a world tour, PulseChainTour.com, right? Who else is doing that? With a focus on onboarding new people, right? We're actively going out there. Not a lot of other communities do that. They just sit around in a room, you know, Bitcoin Miami, and talk about how great they are. They rest on their laurels, all right? We cannot rest on our laurels. We haven't won yet. I know we feel like we've won, and that's what it takes. We need that feeling inside to realize that vision and to crystallize that into reality. But we need to go out there and speak our reality into existence, because the world's not going to hand it to you unless you want it. So
I love that.
Yeah,
I freaking love it, man. and guys, we got a fun little super chat from our man Twin Fam, one of the famous celebrities who actually got one of the very first giveaway winner of our Pulse Nation right here as well. So Twin Fam asks, what do you guys think about the OA providing stable coin liquidity pairs because it's so thin? Do you think today shows it could be helpful? It could be helpful be against dumpers. So I don't think the OA is going to do anything, and I'll just say it right here, point blank. The OA doesn't need to do anything. Everything is happening organically, and it's a beautiful growth in the ecosystem. If the OA ever steps in, like, what do y'all need the OA to do anything for? You don't
need it. We got enough whales already. Bro. I mean, think about it like think about the liquidity pair, HEX. It's like a sponge, okay? And right now, it's got to absorb all that buy pressure from non-believers in HEX. So there's some certain number of people out there that just don't believe in HEX anymore. They just want to get rid of it. And that's fine. Let them absorb it. If they want to swap it directly into PHEX, even better, because then you're not really dumping the token. You're not hurting the price. You're just selling it for the one that's cheaper and faster on the better blockchain. So that's what's happening right now. We've seen the ratio go down to, what is it now? 0.85.
0.85,
So one Ethereum hex is only worth 85% of a hex on PulseChain, which means kind of like we expected in the last 2 years, right, guys? Everybody was saying it's not a surprise, but people are probably going to start valuing the chain that's better, cheaper, faster with world's largest airdrop. So we're seeing that play out right now, but that's going to go away at some point. All right, people are going to get tired of selling, and then all that's going to be left is the hardcore Hexagon believers, right? I'm not selling my hex. I can't. I mean, I'm locked up anyway. And thank God, right? Because I'm saving myself from myself.
Hell yeah. I don't trust myself.
I need
coffee. You know me. I don't trust myself, though.
On the chat from my co-host Wes Scott.
All these fucking buttons on Pulse right now. I'm just like, oh man, I gotta like build a machine to like keep my hand off the mouse or something.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah, it's bad, dude. But no, the less you do, the better in crypto. The less you do, the better.
You got 2 jobs, guy. You can sit on your ass or you could buy the dip. That's it. That's all you got to worry about. Who cares? I don't know. OA what? Who's the OA? I'm just buying the dip. I'm buying this opportunity. You ain't getting this again, yo. It's a once in a lifetime thing. We gonna be leaders of the future. Y'all think I'm playing right now. They think I'm playing. Y'all got no idea.
Look at the data. Bro, look at the data. On the Hex EHEX pair, we're the 3rd largest volume on there. 67 million dollars of liquidity on Hex EHEX. That's number 3.
Beautiful.
Right? That's a big sponge to absorb all that sell pressure, and it makes it easiest for people if they want to dump their EHEX. That's fine, but you're easier just dumping it into PHEX. Okay, much better off just doing that, changing the ratio up a little bit, and maybe it stabilizes permanently at 0.85 or 0.8. Maybe it never gets to 1-to-1. But you know what? I just saw Godwale make a couple of trades the other day. Earlier today, I just saw Godwale make a couple of trades. PHEX back into EHEX, as if it's almost as if, you know, call me a conspiracy theorist, he's trying to shift the ratio back to 1-to-1, right? And wouldn't you want to do that? That'd be in your best interest too. So if you were that big of a whale, right? So I'm looking forward to providing liquidity personally, being allegedly a somewhat of a larger holder. And but I'm not a god whale, right? I'm not even a whale. A lot of people think I'm a whale. I'm not even a whale. I'm a smaller guy. But yeah, it is interesting because
He's gonna call you out.
I'm on your ass, Carter. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass, Carter.
Hey, you working with the IRS? What's up, man? Why you asking?
Hey, man. I'm just happy to be in the
I'll show you mine if you show me yours, bro.
I'm happy to be here, man. I'm just joking.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to God.
Oh yeah, hey, coffee to plankton.
Make a new category for me.
Plankton confirmed.
Whenever the Godwell makes move, y'all have to listen up. This is no fool. This is a mastermind behind the keyboard making trades, and anyone who's been here for a while knows that. Yeah,
you know what's
there's a reason Coffee's tracking him.
Yep. You know what's best about Godwell is he shows what diming hand really means. He shows the gains that you can get by doing nothing, y'all. Like he's not over here making crazy plays constantly trying to get in, get out of this play, provide liquidity here, move this here. Yo, he has Genesis Ethereum that he's held onto for 8 years now almost at this point in time.
That's it.
Okay? That's it. He hasn't done anything crazy. He's made some phenomenal moves. He snipes the plays that he thinks, cool, this one I see happening. Guess what? I'm in Hex. Boosh, he's in. You know what I mean? Not only does he get in, he gets in and he builds positions and he sets up ladders for 15 years, y'all. And then he sets it to different wallets and he has all of this done. He makes very smart, decisive plays, but he doesn't jump into everything. And I think everyone is fooled into this PulseChain launch. I need everyone to just put their calm pants on, man. Like we all need to chill out. We all just need to, hey guys, we're 10 days into a launch of a brand new layer 1. You know what I mean? We literally just need to like hang on, see what happens in a month. Okay. If like I see everyone jumping in and out of these farms, okay, stay in a farm and just see what happens after a month. Like try to test your resilience after a month. Can you stay in that pool?
It's hard, bro.
It's very hard. And again, it's especially with all these new shiny objects. Oh my gosh, this one just did a 3200x. You're like, okay, good luck, buddy, with $4 in liquidity. You know what I mean? But and this is like so many times that people forget. Godwell was in on Genesis Ethereum. Y'all have Genesis Pulse.
And he kept it for 8 years. How many of you guys 8 years from now are going to have all your Genesis PLS? How many? Probably less than half, maybe 25, maybe less than 25%. You're only able to make these moves when PulseChain 1000X is, 4 or 5 years from now. If you held on to it, you didn't get shaken out, you didn't get distracted by the new coin of the week. Right. You didn't follow altcoin daily. Just kidding. Don't mean to throw it. Please, people. Put your pants back on. Put your pants back on.
Don't put the calm pants on. Just put pants on in general, girl. Man. But no, we literally need everyone just to like chill, simmer down, my friends. We gonna be Gucci. You know what I mean? Like keep building the bags. I've talked about this so many times. Instead of trying to swap in between all these different tokens, DCA into them. You know what I mean? DCA for the first 6 to 12 months, y'all. Imagine how much life looks different if you just DCA. Now, granted, we're gonna go up, we're gonna go down. There's gonna be plenty of opportunities to get some dips, some expensive ones. But if you continue, dude, Coffee had an amazing video, and if y'all haven't seen this, I need every one of y'all to go check it out. All the links to My Life is Awesome and Crypto Coffee is down in my description, in the video description. Feel free to just go check them out. It automatically subscribed to their videos for Twitter and for YouTube. But he had a video describing DCA. He broke down the numbers. If you just did $100 a month for the first 12 months, turn into $100,000, y'all. He did a video saying if you did $100 a month for the full 3 years, you're looking at millions of dollars, y'all. Like you don't have to get freaking crazy and have the like, man, I'm going in with $40,000 on day one because I got my whole life savings and I'm just putting it in. Because what happens, y'all? Someone's watching your shoulder, someone's looking over your shoulder, and they're gonna sell. And then you're gonna lose confidence in whatever you just did. So instead of doing $40,000, DCA that sucker. You know what I mean? Have it split.
You said $100 a month?
$100.
Yeah, $100 a month.
Well, so I don't know if those numbers are
staking, right? So
that's
it was
beautiful.
Constantly building.
No. That was not even including staking.
Yeah, that was not
I was saying if you theoretically bought the absolute top of HEX, and you started, let's say you started your DCA at 51 cents, and you just put in like a dumbass robot, $100 a week, not even trying to wait for a lower price, you would still be up 50% on your money today. But like, no one's going to do it. You can be smarter than a robot. You can be smarter than a $100 a week robot, and you can buy the red candles and not the green candles. This is just to prove that even an idiot, a robot could probably beat you, because it's like, then look at your bag, right? Are you up 50%? If you're not, well, congratulations. You would have got beat by a guy that just put in $100 at the top every week.
I'm about to go Mr. Roboto on this PulseChain and PulseX. You know what I'm saying? Every week, $100. That's it. Come on, man. That's
here's something you can do.
All
right, you can flip the color of the candles. You can make the red candles green and the green candles red. Yeah, might help with your psychology a little bit.
Yeah, that's one way to do it too. If you just gotta switch it up or make, get rid of the green and red, make them black and white. You know what I mean? Just have fun. Just switch it up. So you start seeing like these little FOMO opportunity and just have fun during this whole time. Guys, I did the math on this the other day, and so essentially, if we look at the next 12 months and you can get an average of 200x between all of your DCA opportunities. Okay, so granted, someone's going to catch the bottom. They may be able to do the 10,000x. Someone's going to catch the top. They may not do it 10,000x. They may only do 100x. There's going to be like HEX that's going to do its thing. PulseChain's going to do its thing. So a 200x, guys, a 200x during that time period. If you can find yourself, I'd say $400, but I could even lower it down. We'll say $100 a month for the next 2 years. That's $2,400. You do that with the 200x, you turn that into $500,000. Right? That's not enough to like retire. Don't get crazy, but that's enough to build conviction, because this is cycle one of this coin coming out, y'all.
This is cycle one. You could do a lot of things with $500,000. You hear what I'm saying?
You definitely can. Yeah, I straight up, I'll use $400, guys. Go find $400 a month somehow, some way, whatever you can. Find yourself $400 a month. I use this. Stop ordering food on Uber Eats. Stop ordering, all the Postmates and everything you get delivered.
Yeah, man. Don't spend $400 on the weekends at the bar.
At the bar, dude, y'all don't even realize how many of y'all actually may be doing this right now. I used to have a friend who would literally drink every night, go to the bar and drink every night. And I was like, bro, just don't go for 2 nights. Don't go for 2 nights a week, and you can save yourself like $200 a week just doing that, because you go buy 4 drinks, that's $100 gone right there. God forbid you're trying to actually be bougie and show off to other people and other individuals, and you buy them drinks because you're trying to show off, be flashy, put the lifestyle that you're trying to put in front of them ahead of time.
No one's gonna remember that. No one's gonna remember that drink you bought for them. They're all drunk anyway. You're all brain dead idiots sitting on a bar.
Facts.
I'm so frustrated with drinking because I love it, but I also hate it. Like I know how dumb it is, but guys, I mean, take it from ATX. That's exactly what I did too for maybe 7-8 years in crypto. Yep. I just worked, DCA'd. I saved exactly $400. It's funny you mentioned that number. I saved $400 a paycheck for like multiple years. Just funnel that into crypto. Yes, I tried trading. Yes, I lost it all, gained it all back a couple of times. Now I'm trying to tell you to not do what I did and just cut right to the chase. Do that 3 to 4 year plan instead of that 8-year plan. Yep, you'll be fine.
Yeah, and I use the same number of $400, because if you do $400 a month and you do that over the span of the next 2 years, y'all.
please do
What's up, DCC? How you doing, man?
Cancel your OnlyFans subscription.
You know you can get that all from Reddit, don't you?
No, shout out to DCC for onboarding some of the biggest whales in this game. Salute, bro. You fucking crushing this game out at the whale level, bringing the big dogs in. I see you, bro. Much love.
So you do $400. You do $400 for the next 2 years. Find a way to do this. $400 for the next 2 years, and your average investment over that time period is $200. That's $2 million, y'all. That's $9,600 in the span of 2 years, turned into $2 million.
Hey, let me just say this.
It's not freaking rocket science, y'all. It's really not.
Man, even crackheads get their $60 a day to get high. If you gonna let a crackhead hustle you, it ain't free. You think they just doing drugs for free? Where they getting their money from? Hustle, man. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Seek 55. I was in the same boat as you, man. I actually cut back smoking myself because I was in that same boat. I was like, dude, I'm over here spending, I can't tell you how much on green every single time and flour and all that. And I just stopped. I was like, oh shit, I just opened up so much more I can use the DCA. And guess what I use with the DCA, y'all? I set limit orders on Hex. And guess what? All my limit orders got filled. And guess what happened when Hex did below 2 cents right now? My limit orders got filled again. You know what I mean? I literally keep limit orders all the time. Set freaking limit orders, y'all.
Speaking of that, I cannot wait until they launch that on PulseChain. PulseX, right? Because that's just another they got single-sided staking. We got limit orders. We got fiat coming out. We got all these pumpable things that are going to keep the price keep it high.
Yes,
what else?
sir.
Portal X swap.
Oh my gosh.
Famous.
All of it. Famous, so people can start shorting, take loans. The Aave protocol, you're going to have liquid loans. Power City is going to come out with their own protocol as well. And it's going to be forking over Liquidity. So guys, y'all just getting started, man. We're just like I said, 10 days.
All protocols that are either going to bring money into the system or keep it out of potential sell pressure.
Right.
Liquid loans, right? You don't have to dump your pulse anymore. You can take out some USD value backed by your own pulse that never touches the market. You never hit the sell button.
Right.
Just make sure you're collateralized, y'all. Make sure your collateral
10x
is
or more.
insane, at least 10x. Just trust me. People have trouble paying off loans that have no volatility attached. Just take a loan out for 50 racks and watch how hard it is to pay it back if you're not fiscally responsible. If you attach a variable asset, and crypto of all things is the most variable asset on the planet.
Yep.
Make sure you collateralize, and that protocol can crush for you. But if you mess your collateral up, you're going to wreck yourself. So please understand what you're doing if you're going to use loan protocols in crypto. Please.
Oh, be so freaking careful, guys. And I say this to everything. If you don't understand something, you test it first, y'all. It's as simple as that.
Yep.
You freaking test it. You do a little example. You see how it runs for a set period of time. I think Coffee said it best when he said he's not jumping into these liquidity farms like crazy. He's not I see people going in 100% right now, y'all. And these are people who have never provided liquidity, even on Ethereum. Right? If you've never provided liquidity on Ethereum, what are you doing? You have no right to be going in 100% on PulseChain. You got no right, man. If you don't, because you're gonna wreck yourself, and it's inevitable. And I don't want to see that happen. That's why I say this. I don't want to see it happen because you're gonna see a good little 100x gain, a good little 10x gain. You're like, this is when I pull out. This is when I take profits, and then you're doing it against a stable coin because God forbid y'all have it set that way, and all of the pulse turns into a stable coin, and you're like, what happened to all my pulse? You did, my friend.
You want your pulse, y'all.
You did.
Hodl that pulse. Now, let me go back and hit that OA question because there's so much fire on this stream. I have to take a back seat and let you get it out because there's no point fighting for the mic. We got to pass it around. And you're just spitting fact on fact. I'm just loving this energy, y'all. So what's important to understand about the OA is watch what has happened with the empirical data on chain with Hex. Watch the mindset of the OA, whoever that is. The OA never gave bags to centralized exchanges. Never. Because they value their bags too much. They're not, even though they have so much, they're not giving that over to a centralized exchange. Why? Because what they do is they ask for a listing fee of 15 to 30% of the bag, and then they just dump it. Even if they trickle sell it, it's constant dumpage. The OA knows that and has too much pride in their own chart to allow that to happen. The next thing about the OA is at every single point, they had the ability and option, literally, nothing is stopping them. It's like looking at a hot chick who tells you they want to bang and not banging her when the OA can stake. Like, think about it. The OA could stake their bag. It's like looking at this fire roasted and you're like, oh, what's up, girl? You said what? You said I could get in what? And you control yourself. Like, the OA is controlling themselves from taking that bag and staking to earn more. What would happen if they staked? It's kind of like if that fire roasted was your boy's girl and you're like, oh, like if I hit that, like I'm gonna ruin a friendship and that's my dog. And you have to ask yourself, like, am I tempted by or am I going to stay true? The OA has stayed true. The OA didn't hit it, y'all. The OA pulled back and said, I'm gonna have my boys back. and he did not stake his hex. So you have to understand these physics. You got to understand the mindset of this OA. They're in this for the long term. They're not trying to dump on our head. I did the math once, and Coffee wrote me privately. He's like, yo, that hex is gatekept video. It's called Why Hex is Gatekept. He's like, gee, that is such a good video. You should have 10,000 views on that thing, dude. And I'm like, bro, I've been out the game. And what he was saying is that he recognized that I did the math on what would happen to the OA if they staked. The APY would get absolutely wrecked. We'd be in 1 or 2 or 3% APY. You have to ask yourself, why is the OA not doing that? Why is the OA not banging that chick when it's right there and she's looking all fine? Like, what is the mentality? Now, fast forward into PulseChain. Did the OA provide liquidity? Hell no. OA didn't provide nothing. 100% community-driven, community-built, community funds. If the OA came in and funded us, it would change the game because now it's not organic volume. I think I have a theory that the OA is taking a back seat so they can actually see the organic volume and allow us to tip our shoulders back, lift our chin up, and walk through the room flexed and hold the line ourselves. That's what I think is happening. If the OA was to provide liquidity into these pairs, I think it changes the absolute metrics of the game and it becomes falsified metrics. It's like pumping us up to look bigger than we are. And I don't think the OA wants that. I think the OA is treating us like a kid who's learning how to walk. And if they walk around holding us up and helping us, our legs won't get strong. The OA wants our legs strong. They want our mind tight. They want to know that we can balance and eventually run. Because if the OA has to come in and save us, it teaches us how to be weak. It teaches us us how to need something from some high up force that will come save us. It's like, come save us, OA. Hell no. The OA wants us to learn how to walk and crush this game out alone.
Well, you know, that's like the opposite of what crypto's been doing, right? I mean, all these coins, everybody's so used to complaining about expectations, right? Hex is all about no expectations of profit from the work of others. Not only is that covering our ass, you know, because of the SEC and all that, but we're literally doing it the right way. And that blows people's minds because like they can't understand. They're used to the VCs trying to prop up the narrative. They're used to them paying off exchanges and doing all this shady stuff. They're used to Binance Smart Chain inflating their own metrics because that's what they're going to do because they don't have the confidence that their product can stand on its own. All right.
It's just so funny when I hear you say that. It just makes
what do you mean the Binance Smart Chain? Like, people do all kinds of dirty shit. Crypto's a very dirty game. And so everyone projects, you know, people project on other people what they're insecure of themselves. And so they'll accuse Richard of all kinds of shit. Like, oh, he's buying his own token up. Where's the proof, bro? It's a blockchain. If Richard's buying his own token, you point to me on that transaction on the blockchain where Richard bought his own token. He hasn't fucking touched it. He made a whole video praising the God whale. People think he's the God whale.
No,
I know. He didn't even know about Ethereum. He was against Ethereum.
Coffee, you know he's not the God whale, right? Like,
I don't think you could fake that kind of emotion, that kind of, you know, he was grateful to the God whale, and I think it's Roger Ver, actually, but that's just my conspiracy theory.
Richard,
this man is
Can
not.
you imagine?
He did not leave the training wheels on. He's letting the free market decide. I think maybe if shit was really going bad, he would step in, but he doesn't have to. Shit's going amazingly well. Hex at a 10,000x, while the OA just sat on its ass and did nothing. So PulseChain can do the same thing.
Man, listen, if you guys were building an army, do you want weaklings in that army? You know what I'm saying? When the war presents itself, you want the strongest of the strong. Only the strong will survive. So all these weaklings are going to get shook out at some point along the way. And that's good for us.
We've seen a lot of people. We've seen a lot of people come and go.
Yeah, I'm from the hood, all right? I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm from this hood. I'm from these streets where shit's hectic and loyalty is worth more than gold. I'm going to say it again. Where I'm from, loyalty is worth more than gold. Why? Because if you don't have loyalty, you will get wrecked. You will get shook. You will get, and the word will go out quick. The word will go out quick that you can't defend yourself. And watch what happens. When people see you get bullied, it does not stop. It gets worse and worse until you're just a shell of a man walking around wrecked, looking down. I don't want to see that for any of y'all. And what he's talking about, what Westcott just laid out, is 100% facts. This army is not weaklings. We can't walk in looking for handouts, expecting other people to learn for us. You got to do the due diligence. You got to do the research. You got to get your mind focused in this game. And there's no better community on the planet to learn from. Tell me the truth. Have y'all ever been in any community that has this much knowledge, love, and willingness to share, to teach you?
No.
Have you ever?
No. Not at all. Dude,
no, even on the times, because you got to remember, all of us had a story before we found Hex, and I was in those stories of I was paying the groups of tell me when you were buying, tell me when you were selling, all that good stuff. I had that. I participated in that, and there was no love in that. No love at all. I had a question, it wouldn't get answered. I would be direct messaging people, it wouldn't get answered. I'd be trying to figure out stuff myself and would just shoot myself in the foot and be like, okay, I guess this is what it is. There's no one there I could even talk to about that. Yo, if I have a question now, I just I throw a stream out for one. But if I have any question out there, I could literally ask anybody in our community and just be like, hey, guys, curious about this question. Everyone's like, all these answers. And I freaking love it. That's what I'm saying. Community drives everything that the engagement has. And our community is by far the best in crypto, hands down.
Hexaco is real. Hexaco is going to come to fruition. Richard's building an army of wealthy, smart, strong, and most importantly, kind individuals. We are all here to help each other, lift each other up. You could DM people, they'll get back to you. Like, I'd never seen nothing like that. You guys are celebrities to me. And the fact that you are even on this stream, like, I used to watch you guys a year ago, like, man, I'd never be able to talk to these guys, and look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is because y'all are so kind and open, and like y'all open up to people and help people get to the top. And that's amazing. You don't get that anywhere else, man. This is a beautiful thing.
Bro, your Twitter, I love your Twitter, Westcott.
Oh, man, thank you.
I told you in my group, I was like, bro, half your tweets are making me laugh so hard. I'm moving out the chair. And the other half, I'm like, damn, get it, bro.
You don't know.
I love your energy.
I'm bringing positivity, man, because I hate when people get all salty and angry and start fighting one another. It's like, we don't need that, man. Let's just laugh and have a good time and get money at the same time. It's crazy.
You have no idea how many people I've muted, bro. It's just like insane. And the great thing about muting is that they don't get all butthurt because you don't block them or anything, but you just ignore them. And like I think ignoring them hurts more than a block. It just it scars them, and then they just shrivel up and die because all they want is a little bit of attention.
Well, there's psychological studies on that. As a coach, I have to teach some people this, but there's studies done where like your dad or something like goes and like yells at you and smacks you and says, "What are you doing? You don't act like that in this house. You're a man." And there's like a traumatic event. If that happens, the study showed that there is energy transference in it, and it's actually more damaging to be ignored. If your dad's mad at you and just leaves you alone and you're just left with your own mind, just sitting there, that's why solitary confinement is the harshest punishment in prison. It's worse than anything else because you're just left isolated away from the pack, and your psychology turns on you. And if you're not if you're not this Buddha Dharma master of the mind, you're going to have negative thoughts creep in of self-doubt, lack of confidence. You're going to question yourself. You're going to undermine yourself. And what happens is the mind stops being a friend. When your mind is no longer a friend, now it's working against you. And if you're left in a room alone with your mind working against you, that is like all the bullying in the whole world. All the time anyone was ever mean to you and you internalized it. If it's like you have rented a bully. You're allowing them in your head rent free when you're alone, and you cannot flip the script and love who you are and accept who you are. So ignoring someone who has the mind that is not a friend is the most detrimental psychological abuse possible. It's actually less abusive for someone to throw anger at you. Can you believe that study?
That's well said,
That's
bro.
what it showed.
People get addicted to the negative emotions too. People don't even realize they'll be on Twitter and your brain is addicted to feeling shitty. You know, you get addicted because you wake up, you get on Twitter and you're ready to fight, right? You just want that because you've ingrained this neural pathway and like, okay, it's time to go to war. When really you could do what Westcott does and just peace, love, positivity, liberal use of the mute button. Definitely click that button all day long. That will fuck with someone's head.
Yo, I've muted so many people.
You block them, you give them an excuse to go into some chat room and be like, look at Crypto Coffee, he blocked me, man. And like misery loves company, bro. You'll find in these dark, dirty corners of the internet, crypto can be a dirty game. I mean, it brings some smart people, some great people, but it also brings
a lot of
degens.
Scammers,
scumbags.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of scammers, real quick, and to go back on Lid's point, so that's why you always hear like the mom always says, "I'm not mad, I'm disappointed." You know what I mean? Like that hurts so much more, right?
That's so much worse.
You know what I mean? Like
so
much worse. You hear that, and you're like, "Oh, I hurt my mom." Like, damn, like,
mommy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel you there. But guys, to go back on the scam point, guys, I've seen so many freaking new coins come out that have similar names to like PulseX, and all this stuff. Don't mess with any of that, guys. Like, look at the ones that have the massive liquidity. Hey. Look at the ones that have everything, because like scammers are out there lurking.
I got an idea.
Customer service is like, hey, give me your seed words, I'll help you.
I got an idea for that. Get PulseChain, PulseX, or Hex. Just get that. Don't worry about anything else.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. There's someone I seen one token called PulseX V something, and I was like, you sons of bitches.
And bro, I saw
like there's fake versions of tokens out there now. You guys gotta be careful, all right? I heard about Watt token. There's a fake one, all right?
Yeah,
there's a fake red Bitcoin out there.
Yeah,
and the red Bitcoin itself doesn't even have value on PulseChain. Then someone made a fake one. It's like, fuck, man. Like,
it's so sketch. And y'all, like, I have blockchain analysis who are my homies, and they get deep in this game, and they told me, watch your ass. And I'm like, I already do, bro. I got wallet ID. I know what I'm doing. And they said, no. There's one token contract address, okay? And it launches a coin, and it runs, and it just starts jeeting out. And if y'all don't know what a jeet is, it's when someone gets in and does a quick 1x or 2x, and they jeet the hell out. Boom! Just in and out, just jeeting on it. And the chart just tanks. Absolutely gets wrecked. So that's, exactly. It's like cheating on it, jeeting on it. So what happens is these charts just go in, moon running, and then they just jeet, all its fools jeet out, and the thing tanks. And what happens is the liquidity gets rugged. And these blockchain analysis have followed that liquidity, and it goes right into a new launch. And they said, this one address just launched 3 projects. Rugged one, took the liquidity. Rugged the other, took the liquidity. Rugged the third, and they funneled it all back to this one wallet. And you start realizing, hold on, that's a professional. They got this stuff down. They build a community, they pump it, they get it at the right channels, and then they rug. And they do it all over again, wash and repeat. So you're not just dealing with like one-time pump and dumps. You're dealing with seasoned pros who are out to get your fire roasted. And if you don't protect her, you're going to get wrecked, y'all. You better be careful on these streets.
Facts. Hey, man, listen, don't be a degen. You got 4 coins to pay attention to. You got Hex, you got PulseChain, you got PulseX, you got Incentive Token. Just focus on the main ones. Don't let FOMO get to you. FOMO is real. I FOMO 2 nights ago with that WBTC. I'm on the phone with one of the guys in the community. He's like, yo, this shit's fucking Xing, bro. This shit's going crazy. And I'm saying, I'm driving a truck as he's talking to me. I pulled a truck over like, hold the fuck, let me get a couple dollars in this thing.
For shame.
Man, when I tell you, the second I bought it, he says to me on the phone, "Oh, Richard just tweeted that this is a scam. You probably shouldn't buy it." I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I saw that shit as fast as I could. I'm lucky I got out with what I did, but yo, I degen, bro. I do it too. I make mistakes.
Yeah,
don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not
Props
worth
to you for talking about that, because a lot of people are too proud to talk about that. They'll always tell you about when they won, but they'll never talk about when they lost. And I bet you a lot of these people out there, for every 10 times they lose, they win once. You know.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm also thankful to Found Hex, man, because it just like it changed my whole freaking mindset. Everything that I had, everything that I was doing before, dude. I was swing trading, day trading, foreign exchange trading. I was like, I'm gonna freaking make it. I'm gonna do whatever I have to make it. You know what I mean? And that was my goal. I was buying, I was trading, I was in crypto, I was in all this stuff. I was doing anything I could from like 2016 on, and I was just like, dude, I'm gonna freaking win. Found Hex and was like, wow, this is what I've been looking for the whole time. Wow, weight lifted off my shoulder. Wow, everything is exactly what I said. Wow, the contract works. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Boom. I stopped looking at charts, stopped looking at all this stuff. And now I'm just like, wow, this is incredible. PulseChain came out, and I'm like looking at charts again. I'm like, damn, this is bringing back bad habits again. Because this is like, hey, guy, I'm all for PulseChain launching, but dude, I feel myself in that same moment where I do get that feeling again, where I'm like, oh, okay, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this. Fuck that, man. Get out of that mindset. Get the stuff that you want. Hold the shit for long term. DCA into it for a long time. Whenever you feel like you got weak hands, take some of the profits and move it back into Hex and stake it. That'll remove the weak hands right away.
Like, let me break some stuff down, y'all. What you just said is just getting me on fire. I need to get this fire out right now. All right. I want y'all to go back in time. Okay.
Yeah.
Go back in time to your parents when your parents were working. All right, and they're like young. and they don't have a family yet, and they're trying to buy a house. All right. Look at the money supply. Look at the way the Fed was printing. Look at the way the system works. All right. I've talked to people from that time. Okay. And they told me, dude, you just have to save money and buy a house. That's what I did. And I'm like, well, what job did you have? Do you know what they told me? This is not, I'm not kidding. This is in like the late 70s, early 80s. They said, I worked at a warehouse. I was like, were you the manager? They're like, no, I was stock. I was moving stock. And I'm like, listen, G, if you have a job at a warehouse moving stock, you ain't getting no house nowadays, bro.
At all.
Nothing. Not even close.
You might get McDonald's. You might get McDonald's.
Maybe, bro. They don't even have dollar menu anymore.
Right.
What's got
dollar menu?
killing me.
I'm pissed off about that.
You're killing me. So
My
look,
bad.
you could have 4 of those jobs working, moving stock in a warehouse. You ain't buying no house, especially not in Cali Bay Area. Hell no. So then you have to go back to your grandparents. All right. Then you have to look at what they were doing, and you have to ask. I asked them, how much were you making on returns? And they said, oh, well, Sonny, you just have to put your money in the bank and save every dollar. Save every dollar. Every dollar you don't spend can be your retirement. And I'm like, oh, maybe used to. And I asked them, what was time like back then? And if you go back far enough, all right, if you go to your grandparents and that generation, like before them, there is this magical time where if you put money in a bank, they were earning 23% interest on their dollar. Okay. Look it up, y'all. Then it went down and down. Back in the day, you used to get 4%. Our parents probably got 4% interest.
Yep.
If you go to a bank now, you're lucky to get 1%. Okay?
0.1.
If not less. Okay. So understand the game has changed.
Seriously.
The game done changed. Money has been printed into oblivion. The interest that we used to earn at just going to an institutional bank, the FDIC insured banks, wrecked. Your money, you're going to lose money storing money there because that 1% or less, they're inflating at such a high rate, you're never going to catch it. The only way to catch it is to go back in time. And we don't have time machines, y'all. We can't do that.
Did you say yet?
Did you say
happened?
I love that. We don't have time machines yet. So guess what happened now? Richard Hart creates a CD on the blockchain. And he literally recreates a way for us to earn 37% APY per dollar. It's like he took us back in time, 2023 style. Tell me what y'all think.
Thank you. I was about to finish with exactly what you ended with. So we are recreating the monetary system that was supposed to be, but we just replaced math with man. Okay. We recreated the Federal Reserve System, except we just got a little piece of code instead of 20 dudes with white hair that you didn't elect. Right? So just pull all the strings. You didn't get a say. You didn't get a say in that. It's making saving money cool again. Saving money. If you talk about saving money now, people are like, fuck that. You know, I want to get into the stocks. I want to get into whatever's going to pump because I know if I keep my money at a bank, that shit's getting devalued 5 years from now. That's not even going to buy me, a double cheeseburger at McDonald's, right? So seriously, inflation is out of control, and we need to fix the system. So what saves money? What pays you yield trustlessly with no middlemen? That one right there, guys.
Yes, sir. Trustless. Guys, the key word on that one, trustless.
And
shit works.
Richard, if you're watching this, bro, we love you, dog. Like real talk, man. You are literally saving people's lives out here, and they're not worthy. They don't even appreciate it, man. God,
they'll come when they're ready. They'll come when they're ready.
It's funny. I'm still waiting to see what happens from the culmination of all this with PulseChain, PulseX, Incentive, Hex on both chains, all of it, because Hex had so many other benefits that no one had even envisioned at the time when Hex was first created. Right? Like not only the community built behind the Hex contract and the community built behind the Hex code, but the actual benefit of having the weight lifted off your shoulder, getting trustless yield, knowing what true DeFi is, getting your money out of centralized exchanges, having someone who's there to tell you, to teach you, and give you explanations as to here's what happened, here's when it happened, the facts that he would preach and the knowledge that he would share. I can't wait for the day where we see Richard Hart streams again, guys. I'm like foaming at the mouth to just see him freaking stream again. And I don't need to see him on Crypto Rand stream or anything like that. I need to see him on his stream. You know what I mean? He doesn't need to go on anyone else's channel. Forget those motherfuckers, right? They weren't there supporting him whenever he was launching Hex. They weren't there supporting him whenever he was putting in PulseChain. They were over here talking shit behind this dude's back. Why does he need to go on their channel? Fuck that. He needs to come on his own channel, and we got him, dude. Like the dude's got 300,000 plus subscribers, Twitter followers right now. It's incredible. But guys, whenever you hear this man speak, it's just facts.
Yeah.
That, and again, like we're so blessed that that not only he built it, but the adverse effects that he had with it. The fact that he realized that people want to live healthier lives so they can actually see their 15-year stakes. Like that was something he didn't even factor in when he was just like, how long should you stake for? 15 years. Okay, cool. Now people are like, cool, I want to get healthier right now because I'm not healthy and I'm probably not going to make it for 15 years if I don't change something with my life. And they go through and they start working out and they start changing their eating habits and they start spending less money and they start all of this. And I'm waiting to see what happens with PulseChain and PulseX because, guys, we're at the beginning, guys. Y'all are here. We're blessed. It's 10 days old.
10 days.
Pull up this comment. Pull up C Hood. It's impossible. Lit is from the hood. He is crypto Rothschild clone. God bless you. Go ahead. All right. First of all, y'all, the fuck, you better check yourself. I moved 17 times before I finished high school. I still taste the powdered milk, y'all. I still taste that shit. So I don't need to like just recognize not everything is what it seems. And the reason I became a coach, all right, I'm gonna tell you all the truth. I'm gonna get open right now. Reason I became a coach is because the stuff I saw was so hurtful. All right, it was so bad. And I made a deal that I'm not going to be the man who continues this family lineage of abuse and trauma. I'm going to be the man who takes a stand and flips the script. And I have endured more pain in this world than I could ever imagine taking that path. But guess what? I'm here and my life is awesome. And I made my way, baby steps, fighting, biting, clawing, scratching my way out. So I remain stable. And I just want to let y'all know, don't judge a book by its cover. Because you see my energy a certain way. This is a masterpiece of day-by-day discipline. And there's many points I wanted to give up, but I didn't. And let me tell you something. Whatever you believe in, whatever word you use for God, there's 1,000 names for God. I'm not getting religious. I'm just saying the word God, the source in the universe that is behind all of the creation, every color you see, every sensation you have, whatever made the earth, whatever made water, whatever made the trees, whatever's behind that. That force loves people who do not give up on themselves. Let me say it again. That force, that all-knowing force, it loves people who do not give up on themselves. So wherever you find yourself, believe in who you are and what you are. Tip your shoulders back, lift your chin up, and say, I can do it. I am the man. And sometimes you don't even believe it yourself. But if you fake it till you make it, actual self-confidence will come. And a lot of my clients say, Lit, I can't be like you. I'm like, why not? I used to be there. I was there. I used to hate myself from how I grew up. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I was taught how to hate myself because of the criticism and the surrounding environment I was in. And guess what? If you challenge that and you say, wait a minute, I have free will. I can choose. I can make different choices. It comes down to this crypto game. That psychology comes into this crypto game. If you have that psychology and you understand, I can make a choice that's different. Now look at HEX. Why do people call it the GOAT? They call it the GOAT because if you put money in it and you make a different decision from being a trader to being a long-term store of value, that will actually just keep moon running. And what happens is a stability sets in. There's an emotional calmness when you flip the script and money comes going out of you. Money's pouring out of you. And all of a sudden, you lock up HEX and now money's coming in. It psychologically changes your energy. And wherever you're at, wherever you come from, you can flip the script. You just have to believe in yourself. So much love to all y'all who judge me, but like, it is what it is. I am who I am. I'm not going to apologize. And I'm proud of it.
Here's the reason why so many people fail and so many people give up and so many people don't believe in themselves and what they do is because every time you tell yourself that you're going to do something and you don't do it, you lie to yourself. You literally lie to yourself every single time. And what does that do to your confidence? It lowers it. Every single time you say you're going to go do something, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and then you hit the snooze button 15 fucking times, that lowers your overall confidence. You wake up starting the day telling yourself a lie. You literally started your day telling yourself a lie. And then you think you're going to go believe yourself when you say, I'm going to go become a millionaire? No, because you haven't set forth the track record previously to make that happen. You literally have to wake up every day and commit to your own truth and commit to your own words. If you say you're going to do something, you go fucking do it. Ooh. That right there is how you become a millionaire. That right there is the steps that you need to take in order to actually win in this world. Because when you go tell yourself a lie every single day and you think one of those lies you're going to tell is going to be the truth, you're fucking wrong. Okay? I'm telling you right now. This is the moment in time where you literally come through and you say, guys, I will. If you say, I'm going to go do 20 push-ups a day and you stop after fucking day 2, you don't have the commitment to be in crypto long term. Yeah, you just don't. Right?
I'm asking everybody, man. Everybody in chat, everybody here watching live. I'm asking y'all just 1 year, yo, to get rid of whatever addiction you got, whether that's ladies, liquor, leverage, cocaine. Just get rid of that addiction for 1 year. And get addicted to crypto, get addicted to Richard Hart, get addicted to PulseChain, PulseX, incentive token, HEX. Get addicted to it for 1 year. Give it all you got. And then you wake up a year later, my God, you got all the ladies looking, whatever you want. Nah, don't listen to that part. You might not even want that anymore. Can we edit that out? Okay.
No, hell no. Look, it's human nature to conquer. The man, if you're a man, don't get it twisted, y'all. Coach Lit's telling you, don't get it twisted. You have an innate nature within you that desires to conquer. Do not run from it. Embrace it. But be the master of your own domain. Don't do stupid shit. All right? I'm going to say it again. Don't do stupid shit if you know it's stupid. Focus. Discipline. When you're at the gym and it hurts, and it hurts, what do you think happens to most people? They run from the pain. Don't do that. Have good form and feel the pain and flip the script in your mind and say, this is how I get everything I want. Flex only the strong survive. Flex on it. Push through. And what happens is the same part of your brain that you're strengthening, those neurosynaptic connections that fire and wire together, the more they fire, the more they wire together, and the more other connections piece on until you have this conglomeration of a neural network that is strong. They've done studies that energy is the exact same when you're fiscally disciplined. It's the same part of the brain. So if you run from pain here, you're going to run with paper hands when a chart tanks and you're going to stress. You need real conviction. So if you look at your life as a whole and say, oh my God, everything's connected. It's like the body. When you move your arm, there is electromagnetic signals that go from your brain and shoot out through the nervous system to move that arm. It's autonomic when your stomach digests or your heart pumps or your lungs breathe. You don't think about it. It's autonomic. It just happens. And trading, having diamond hands works the same way. But how do you practice? You don't just practice sitting at a chart trying to flex. You practice in the gym. You practice when your lady stresses you out and she tries to call you into some bitch mode behavior and make you all weak. And you have to man up and say, oh, good. I'll call you later. I'm busy. And you don't fall for it. That is strengthening your mind because people will goat you into weakness. People will goat you into a beta male before you know it. You'll get goated. You'll get taunted. And the next thing you know, you're all emotional, flying off the handle. You're not stable. But if you remain stable, you build the part of your brain that carries over into this crypto game and you actually can crush it. Coffee's living proof. This dude's not flailing around doing stupid stuff. He's focused. All right.
He was on the boat the other day. I don't know. Flailing in the water.
Lit. I got to cut you off real quick because I got to get going, guys. But Westcott ATX, Lit, it's been a real pleasure. Thanks for having me on. I love the energy here. Final words. I just want to say, we don't actually we don't get rid of addictions. We don't just quit them. We don't just quit addictions. We replace them with better, healthier addictions, right?
Right.
And so what Westcott was saying is just, replace those addictions with something better. I mean, I had a whole bunch of shit to say, but I got to go pick my parents up from the train station. What else? Terrence McKenna quote, the universe favors courage, right? When you're willing to go somewhere that nobody else has gone, when you're willing to go somewhere where there's really no competition, because no one else is even trying. The universe, nature will just lay out that pathway for you because you had the audacity to do something different. One thing that helped me, I mean, this is just personal anecdote. I moved away from my friends, and I moved into a 1-bedroom apartment, right? So I got rid of my drinking buddies for a year, and that's when I started my YouTube channel, right?
Yep.
Right. So you are part of the 5 people you hang out with. I'm sure you've heard that one before, right?
Yep.
Right.
It's true. You know, how much do you really have in common? Look at your 5 best friends right now. Did you meet them in college? Are you just drinking buddies? Like, if you had to spend a whole day with them and there wasn't alcohol nearby, you know, would you actually be able to do that? Or maybe you should get some better friends, right? So,
exactly.
I wanted to mention, but I really do got to run, unfortunately. But thank you.
Yeah,
real quick.
No
So
doubt,
you got someone saying in here, thanks for all you do. Special shout out to Coffee. You got me into Hex February 2022. So guys, go share, go like, follow Crypto Coffee on all of his social medias. Crypto Coffee 369.
What's up?
One last question, man. Real talk. When you get wealthy and you retire, one last question, bro. Do the blowjobs get better? I just gotta know. I just gotta know. It's Pulse Nation. Throw the pretzels in the chat, and we'll see you later, man. Yo, take care.
I can neither confirm or deny. See you later.
Yo, I got a jam too. I want to do this again. Yeah. You guys hit me up. We got this. We need to do this again, yo.
Absolutely, guys. Same thing for My Life is Awesome. You can go follow him on Twitter. Lit Gains is his Twitter handle. You can also follow him on YouTube. My Life is Awesome. Go follow him on all of his socials. His energy, his love, his vibrations that he puts out, and the frequencies that he shares resonate amongst all of us. So I need all of y'all to go do that right now. Go follow, share, subscribe, and like all of his stuff right now. Shout out, much love, my friend Lit. Thank you so much for being here, my man.
Thank you so much. We're going to do this again. I haven't had this much fun on stream in a long time. I would love to have all 4 of us together again, and we need to bounce around on all our channels.
Hoorah.
Back tonight. Let's get
all right, bro. Hey, hit me up anytime. Much love, y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care, my brother.
God damn. All right, dude. Wow, guys, that was an absolutely incredible thing. I still have other chats in here that I've been waiting as well. So now that we have these 2 phenomenal individuals who came through, guys, go like, share, and follow all of their content. Like I just said, Crypto 369 on all of his socials for YouTube and for Twitter. And then you got Lit Gains and My Life is Awesome on YouTube and Twitter. So, dude, what do you think about how, I mean, all of everything that...
Incredible, though. Yo, I'm gonna go back and watch this.
Yeah, Gloria said it best right here. We must surround ourselves with like-minded people. How many of y'all are hanging out with people telling you that fucking crypto's a scam, telling you that you are crazy, telling you that you aren't gonna make it, they don't believe in the true conviction that you have, that aren't supporting you? There was someone that posted on Twitter a little bit earlier. It was a video of a swimmer. And the swimmer was it was competition swimming. She passed out, and her coach dove into the water and delve in and picked her up. And the message was, who do you have in your life that will do that for you, that sees you when you're struggling and comes to bring you back up to the surface? Because right now we all have moments in our lives that bring us down, that we have weights tied to our ankles, bringing us down, drowning us within the world that happens all around us. Who do you have in your life that's going to pick you up from that moment in time? And if you look around and you're like, my friends won't, because they don't believe in what I'm doing, or like Coffee said, you're just hanging out with them because you have a fucking drink in your hand, then you need to go find yourselves like-minded individuals, and this community is a great place to start.
This is it. This is why I'm here, bro. I mean, look at me and you, bro. Like, this is why me and you talk every day, man, because I got rid of all my friends outside of this shit, because like you said, bro, if we ain't drinking or if we ain't chasing girls, like, it's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I'd be on the phone with them, and I'd just be sitting there listening to them eat food. And it's like, are we even going to talk? Like, what are we doing, bro? Are we going to get money? Are we going to get rich? Are we going to get retired? So look, man, I gave up all my friends and shit. I'm here.
Yeah.
Hexicans are my new friends. I love y'all, man. This has been amazing, man.
Yeah, wow, that straight says it best right there. That post made her happy, cry, because of this community is about picking each other up, and that is what we're looking for at this point in time. We're looking for people who are there to help support, not only say that we're doing the right thing, and not only build a conviction and make it stronger, because again, at this point in time, you do have to build your own conviction at the end of the day, right? And we can only do what we can do. But if you have other people who are here who are like, man, I just don't know. The hex price is dipping lately. I'm not sure if it is going to make it. And you got us in the background being like, we fucking got this, man. Go long, stake strong. You know what I mean? Keep calm and hex on, all those things. This is what we're about to do. And this is best said right here. You have to. Guys, if you want to level up, if you want to fucking level up in life, if you really want to level up, look back at all the friends that you had in elementary school. Look back at all the friends that you had in middle school. Look back at high school. Look back in college. Look back through look through all of your point in times in life. And it's happened so many times. So what we're telling you is not new. You're just refusing to accept it because you've gotten complacent and used to where you're at right now in life with the people that you hang out with. But your net worth is truly the 5 closest of your network. Hey, and I know people I was hanging out with before, dude, they barely made it to where they had like fucking $1,000 in the bank. And I'm over here, you know, winning life. Man. And I'm like, bro, I ain't going to be the richest friend in my friend group. I don't want that. Eventually
they'll wake up. God forbid. I mean, hopefully they do, but you know, they're not dead. They're still here. You know, if they are, rest in peace. But they'll see what you're doing at some point and they'll be like, you know what? This dude was right the whole time. I'm going to start listening. I'm going to start watching the YouTube videos. I'm going to start paying attention, taking this dude seriously. And look, they're not gone, guys. You just got to elevate, man. Elevate away from them. And hopefully one day they'll get on your level and you guys could meet back up again. That's what I plan on doing. Because I had a friend telling me about Ethereum 5 years, like back when this was like $200 and I wasn't paying attention at the time. It just wasn't for me. I didn't understand crypto. And then my goal now is to get my bag up so that I could reach out to him and say, look, man, let's rekindle this friendship. I'm here now. I get it now. We on the same level. So I was once the guy too, that my friends left me and now I'm here trying to catch back up. Right. I refuse to hit them up until I'm back on their level. So yeah,
dude, I mean, right here, fine saying it best. Hex is the best buy, in my opinion. Guys, all 4 cryptos are the best buy, okay? We're in such a blessed situation. Like right here, imagine doubting Richard Hart. Have fun staying poor.
Sick.
Right.
Sick.
Like, fine. Thank you so much for that super chat again, dude. All the love to all the super chats as well. Alan Fizme came through. Time is truth. Hex is the truth engine, and PulseChain is our luxury car being hauled toward generational wealth. Like all these super chats that came through. What do you guys think about liquidity? Like all these questions, guys. This is what it's about right here. Okay. This is what it's about right now. And the fact that everyone spends the time trying to better themselves, enrich themselves, become a better version of themselves. That is what you need to do in order to maintain the wealth when you get it. Y'all think everyone just expects that they're just going to wake up a millionaire one day and be able to handle it. You will not be able to handle it if you are not mentally prepared to be in that place at that time. If you have not put forth the effort to get there, then you will not make it when you get there. Okay. And it's sad to say, man, there's going to be a lot of millionaires made and a lot of millionaires lost. Okay.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be so many people that are going to wreck themselves before they even have a chance to become a millionaire. Okay.
Hey, man, make your friends now because you're going to need them, man. Like I know I'm going to need them because when this money starts coming in, I'm going to be fucking up, making mistakes. I know I could call ATX. I know I could call my man Ben Dubar. Shout out Ben Dubar in the chat. These guys will talk me off the ledge, man, and be like, yo, chill, bruh. You got to chill. Sometimes you need someone to talk to. And if you don't got no friends inside of this shit and all you got is your DGen friends on the outside, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble.
It's not so I want to clarify this. So guys, it's not that people are, I mean, yes, people are losing friends over crypto for sure, because if you like, some people got people into Hex back when it was 56 cents. Okay. And that happened to a lot of individuals. It wasn't just a few, okay? There was a lot of people still getting people into crypto at 56 cents. And a lot of people may have put their savings in, may have put more money than they could have afforded to lose because they were told a story of, you know, hey, guys, it's done a 2x every time. Or they're told that this is something that can happen. And they told their friends, don't go all in. And their friends don't listen and they go all in, okay? And then what happens is it goes down 97%. Do you think they're mad? Of course, because they don't understand why they got in the first place. So it's not that you lose friends through crypto or because of crypto. Some people are getting in, and yeah, dude, I've lost. It's not that you lose friends. You grow. You level up above them. I don't need them in my life anymore. They aren't bringing me anything that's good, or they aren't contributing anything that I'm going to be able to actually truly take away. What benefit do they bring me?
They're
nothing. What benefit do I bring them? Everything. So why am I? This is a very one-sided relationship. If you're ever in a relationship and you give all of it all the time, and the other partner on the other side does the exact opposite, and they push you away, and they constantly tell you that you're garbage, and they constantly say anything, absolutely, see, I appreciate that. And they always tell you that everything that you do is wrong, and they always tell you that, like, do you think this is gonna go well? Do you think that's gonna really happen? No, it's not gonna happen. Okay. And that's what's happening with people, with friends, with crypto, with everything, because we are leveling up. You want more out of life than you have. And what they do is they fucking don't care. They have no aspiration of getting anything in their life. They don't want to elevate into that next step. They don't want to transition. They're comfortable making $50,000 a year. I don't give a fuck about $50,000 a year. Why do I want? Exactly. I need millions a year. You know what I mean? And then after you go make millions a year, I need tens of millions a year. That's why my hunger and desire doesn't just stop once you reach a goal. They have stopped. Okay?
They're very comfortable. They're
very comfortable. And when you get comfortable, you get complacent. And when you get complacent, you have no desire, and everything that you do in life is very freaking boring. That's when people get depressed. That's when people do a whole bunch of other stupid shit because they get complacent. Man, I got to wake up and do this job every single day. But what are they doing to make it different? Do they actually go and change anything? Are they going and asking for jobs other places? Are they going and looking for other opportunities that's available in front of them? No, they don't. The doors are closed.
Nope.
You don't need those friends in your life.
You really don't. Bro. I'm good, man. Shit. I'm elevating, dog. I am elevating. Look, I got kids, man.
We are elevating, my friend.
I got kids, dog. You got kids. Like, we can't be bullshitting out here. We can't like, I can't keep hanging with y'all at the bar and shit and watching sports and fantasy football. I'll get to that when I'm worth $10 million. I'll get back to that. But right now I'm on a mission, man. I'm not trying to be working till I'm 65, bro. Fuck out of here, man. So when I figure that shit out, when I get on top, I'll get back to the shit. You know what I mean? Like, I love the Lakers. I'm a big LeBron fan, but I had to give that shit up. I didn't watch his potential. Might have been his last game because I'm fucking on streams and I'm fucking hanging with the community. I'm editing videos. I gave up all that shit, man. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm not there yet. When I get there, I might get back to it. But we got an important mission.
One cure for sudden wealth syndrome, Maddie Allen talks about it, is connecting with your roots, remembering who you are. This can involve connecting and hanging out with old friends. It can, but it should be done with the purpose, and you should be able to understand when you go hang out with them if they're going to bring anything better for your life. Because sometimes you can go and try to reconnect some of those relationships and try to rekindle some of those relationships that may have died or may have gone, under the wayside or pushed under the rug or whatever the case may be. But if you go start hanging out with them and they're over here doing crazy, like I got fucking friends doing crazy hard drugs, guys, crazy hard drugs. And I don't want to fuck with that because guess what? If I'm ever in a situation where they're around and they get in trouble with the law and I'm around and the law is there, my life is fucking ruined because of them, right?
Bingo.
Why do I don't give a fuck about that. That is what you have to look at. You have to go say, do I need to put myself in that situation? No. Do I need to go drink with them at fucking 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning? Nothing good happens after midnight. We already know this. But then I go hang out with them one time and I fall back in my own ways again.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
That is what you have to be careful of. So I'm all for going and trying to rekindle some relationships, but you have to look at it from an outside perspective and see yourself almost from a third eye view and say, okay, cool. Is this actually going to work? Do I want to continue this relationship, or was it there just because of my level of complacency? Was it there just because of where I was in life?
Right. Exactly, bro.
Yo, so dude, like, can you imagine? Like, okay, so let's talk about a little bit of some money now. Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So we talking about, so right here, some people had asked a little bit earlier, what happened with the incentive token? You know what I mean? What was going on with the incentive token? Have you seen the price of Ethereum Hex, man? Have you seen that price? What are your thoughts? What are you?
Hey, man, listen.
What are you getting?
Look. Richard Hart says he wants to see Hex do well on all chains. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about ETH Fair and the other in ETHW, but I trust Hex, man. And again, Godwill is moving around. Look, man, this reminds me of Big Payday. You never know what's coming. You don't want to miss that rocket ship when it takes off. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
I'm buying. I don't sell. I don't hold. I don't sit. I buy. That's it. I'm about to buy right now while we on stream.
Hey,
throw some money in here right now.
Yeah, that's it. And guys, thoughts? this is where I bring back up limit orders again, y'all. This is how I do it. I'm telling you, man. I woke up today.
It's automated.
And it's automated. Bless you.
Yep.
It's automated, and it's a freaking simple strategy, man. I don't do anything crazy. I don't do anything wild. I set my limit orders to buy on prices that I think would be juicy if it ever hit that price. And guess what? It's hitting that price. So guess what I'm going to go do? I'm going to have limit orders that go down lower. Why? Just in case. As a just in look, if you don't have a bag right now, set the limit orders close. So that way you get them filled. Okay. That is how you can do it. You don't have to pay gas fees. It's a whole lot of fun stuff. But if you have a bag and you're just trying to scoop up some more of some amazing deals, then set it at prices that you think, hey, what if it happens? Then cool. Like, man, I'm like, when limit orders come to PulseChain, my friend, I'm telling you right now, I'll be going through. I'm going to get on with you on FaceTime. I'm going to get on with all these individuals for Patreon, for everyone that I have, because limit orders are key in this game. They literally remove all of the emotion out of the equation.
You could just
if you were like, oh my God, should I buy at 1.9 cents? I don't know. Is it going to go lower? I don't know. Fuck that, dude. I'm so tired of that feeling. It is such a garbage feeling, man.
I'm just thinking back to Coffee and his answer to my question, talking about I can neither confirm or deny. Listen, when I get them bags, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm going to let y'all know if the blowjobs get better when you're wealthy and retired. They better. I'm pissed off, dog. I'm not tolerating no bullshit. Take that whole thing, girl. Stop playing.
Oh my goodness,
what an
dude!
Epic fucking stream, dude. This is incredible, man.
What an epic fucking stream! That was an absolute banger of a time, guys. I hope all of y'all absolutely had a fantastic time. We got the most viewers we had at one point in time, and we still are just getting started, guys. You don't understand when I say this. We are just getting started, y'all.
Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Do not leave here without subscribing to both channels. Both channels. Go on mine.
Facts on
subscribe.
facts.
Go to ATXs and go look us up. You can Google us. We're gonna pop up. ATX Crypto, Westcott Crypto. You know what? You see the names on the screen. You see it.
Yes, sir. ATX Crypto. Follow me on both of them for Twitter and for YouTube. And again, you got simple way to do it for Westcott Crypto on all his socials. You cannot mess it up. He keeps it very easy and very simple. Yeah, there is limit orders on PulseChain. We just don't do it yet because it's with the platform that I don't know, I haven't vetted, I don't trust. And if you give access to your wallet just to do something faster than anyone else, you're gonna fuck yourself. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
I promise. There are vultures out there waiting for you to click their application so they can drain your bank account, so they can drain your crypto account. Why would I want to risk everything that I've done? Why would I want to put at risk all the effort and time of waiting for PulseChain to launch just so I can do limit orders a few days earlier? Fuck out of here, man. So be very careful with what you're doing, guys. This is real world money. You do not have to be first. I can't stress. Y'all motherfuckers trying to hit home runs on every single time you swing the bat. Stop it. We just need to come in. We need to make good plays. You need to be a fucking sniper. You need to be sitting there ready to pull the trigger when the time comes, but you don't have to be first. Let other people test it out. Let other people experience it. And then guess what? After a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, however long it is for you to build that trust, then you go do it. Okay?
Hey, FOMO is real. And I could have lost big time on that WBTC. Just listening, you know what I mean? Like, FOMO's real, man. Don't let it get to you. Don't like ATX says, you don't gotta be first. You don't gotta be first. Chill. Sleep on it if you have to. But damn, yo, my God, we are so blessed to be in this community. So blessed to have these opportunities.
Stack your bag. Yeah.
You don't know.
Yo, if y'all ain't seen that new video by Wes, oh my God, dude. That one
said I'm never lacking always been so packing new door that matters. We gonna send them to heaven. Wait.
Yo, that shit was fire, bro.
If you need the t-shirt, you can take mine.
I heard you say that, and I was like, no, you ain't getting my t-shirts, bro. If you need a t-shirt, you can take mine. I was like,
I might say, you can't take mine. I'm about to change that. I thought about that after, like, I need
Power City. liquid loans.
Oh,
yo, that shit was fire,
man.
bro.
It's coming soon, man.
That shit was fucking straight fire, bro. ATX, thank you for all the knowledge you throw out here, bro. I've learned so much from your vids. Gilbert, thank you so much for the kind words, man. I really do appreciate all of that as well. I mean, that's what this is here for, guys. This whole thing I realized that I can reach a much bigger platform of people who want to learn with me starting a channel. Because I used to onboard everyone and I would spend hours teaching, educating, coaching, having everyone done, making sure they're safe, making sure it's done. But you can only reach so many people. And at the end of the day, I realized I can help so many more people whenever I just made my channel. And y'all can help it. If you feel like you have a calling, a desire to do any of this social media stuff, get on Twitter. Kaisa Crypto, much love. Shout out to Kaisa Crypto. He's a perfect example. He makes clips. He takes clips. Y'all watching these videos just like he does, just like we do. I watch them all, but he took a little segment and he takes these clips of all these videos and he pulls out this fire content. So go follow him on Kaisa Crypto on Twitter because he pulls out clips from everywhere. I got a shout out from Joe Paris the other day. Shout out to Joe Paris, by the way. That was fire.
That's fire.
Yeah, dude. So that was one of those things. And he was explaining why PulseChain isn't a thing. And he was using my content. And dude, I was like, wow, that's so freaking incredible. So
he got like 1 million followers.
I know. And I was like sitting there and I was like, dude, this is that moment. But again, like we can all do something. Like Westcott's gonna be in the highest of stakes. Shout out to Westcott for doing that. I didn't put forth any content. I would love to see what you ended up giving them, but maybe I'll get that in the green room or something. But
I hope so, man.
But that was straight up fired. Like maybe they throw in one of your songs or something. I don't know, man. But I was just like, dude, the fact that you know, you saw him sign the little consent, like all of this, guys. If you feel a calling, that you feel like you have a platform or some knowledge, or if you just want to learn, just join these Twitter spaces, join the streams and ask the questions. Like this is how we all want to learn. You want to learn and you have to, dude, we all want to, right?
Yeah, man.
LOL Westcott. Yeah, dude.
They said Westcott, so it's Pulse Smoke. Pulse Smoke.
Hey! Westcott is like a black Ed Sheeran. Hey, we got the nigga over here just Ed Sheeran.
I wish that boy could sing. My God.
Yeah, dude, he's talented as fact, dude. Yeah, everyone say Westcott Smoke now. It's Pulse Smoke, guys. Pulse Smoke. But yeah, that was I still want your t-shirts.
Hey, you know what's funny? Bro?
Hey, what it do?
Said I'm never lacking, always been so packing with the water man. That's one of my favorite rappers, though. Real talk. 20 years old, bro. Shot and killed for some jewelry. 20 years old. This is the shit I'm talking about.
Yo, and I'm glad you were talking about that on Ben's channel, I believe, where you were actually having discussions about all of the rappers who y'all have enjoyed and had fun and love listening to. And then they die so early, bro. They don't get a chance to even show what their legacy can actually turn into. It's half the time it's over garbage, man. It's over some niggas feuding. It's over something some nigga said over here on Twitter, and then now you know this dude's dead, and you're like, what? For what,
bro?
Because of the social media's out there, like all of it, bro. Yeah, exactly, people, right there. Sad shit, right there, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that interview you had with Ben, man, that was a fire freaking discussion. Y'all be putting out streams for hours upon hours. And guys, go follow Ben Dubard if y'all haven't already. He's putting up a course as well for people who are new to crypto, y'all. This is something for people who are new. And if there's something that you can learn, it's always good. But he's putting up this course. It's Randy Alarski. Love y'all. Love you. We'll love what y'all are doing as well. Shout out to those, and I think that happens starting in June, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to go start checking it out, of course, dude. Much love to you, Ben, and Randy, and everyone as well.
Oh yeah, man. We vibe hard as fuck, man. But yo, shit, if you want to do a late night conversational social stream, let me know, man. We could do that tonight or tomorrow night or some shit. Get Ben up in here, you know what I mean? Whoever want to join. Shit.
Yeah. So I can probably do social streams. I might flip back and forth between my phone and then the camera over here to this one. So maybe I'll do a little test because I actually want to try something out. I want to see, because I got this badass, it's not badass by any means, but I got this mic that sets it up for like a wireless mic, and I plug it into my phone, and it makes the audio just like so much fucking better. So maybe I can try it out. Anyways, that's a whole different discussion for a whole different day. Dude, I cannot wait until we do something a little bit later tonight. We don't exactly know what it is, but we got Wild SJ saying, don't tip me on a social stream. Exactly. Shout out to every single. Oh, there you go. Bam. June 19th. Sign up deadline. June 12th. Bam.
SJ, I got to surprise you too. We got another song coming out. I'm gonna give the crowd, for everyone that stuck around this long, I'm gonna give you a taste. How's it go? Pulse X goes down, but it goes up again. You're never gonna keep us down. Pulse X go down. That shit gonna be hard. And then SJ gonna come in like Stake in the night. Yeah, that shit gonna be hard.
Yes.
SJ, let me know if we could do that. It's gonna be nasty.
Yes.
You don't
know. you sing so sweetly. Yes.
Hey,
yes, dude. Fire. I'm so about it. Dude, wild SJ. So much love to you. So much love for all the content creators who are out here. Shout out to all the people tuning in, watching the streams, liking, subscribing. Like absolute love to every single one of y'all, because this is the whole engagement is just incredible, and it truly does build a fire but under us, you know what I mean, lights a fire under us, and it makes us want to do bigger, better fucking things all the time. So thank you to every single one who's subscribing, Patreon members who are getting out there, to all the people who are going out retweeting all of our content, putting posts on all of our content. God, love, guys. So much fucking love. Yeah, that reminded me of this little can't see me.
Hey, I'm excited, bro.
All right, but my man, I'm gonna be wrapping it up right now today, because this is we looking at doing something a little bit later. We haven't nailed it down yet, but it seems like there's gonna be something coming on today. So keep your eyes peeled. If you are not liked, shared, or if you are not subscribed, then you will be missing it. So turn on that bell notification for my man Westcott Crypto, for myself on ATX Crypto. So much love for every single one of y'all. Westcott, what do you have to say to the people as we wrap up?
As we wrap up, what do I got to say, man? Again, if you're going to be addicted to something this year, just this 1 year, let that shit be PulseChain and PulseX, man. Get addicted to it. You need it. You got to have it.
Facts on facts. Facts on facts, guys.
Let's go,
so much love to every single one of y'all.
Yeah, man.
Shout out. We'll be catching you in the next one.
Hey, man. Y'all take care. Be safe.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm ballin' in this bitch. Yeah. Money stay calm.